It's okay now.
Yes,
So,
yes.
good
And
evening,
it is
ma'am.
our good evening, sir. It is our first meeting, so I would like to introduce myself first. I am Vijay Lakshmi from Rajasthan. By profession, I am a government teacher. I usually teach 11th and 12th classes, and especially English literature. And I am a mother also. I have a son, and my husband is also a teacher. We are in a same profession, but in different schools. And if we talk about my hobbies, I have a little bit interest in gardening. Okay, it's all about me, sir.
Okay, that's great. So, do you want me to introduce myself?
Little bit, sir.
Okay, sure. So, as you know that my name is Shibu Tudu. I'm from Bihar, and if I talk about my qualification, so I have pursued 10 standard. And if I talk about my profession, so I'm a farmer, and you can say that I'm a milkman. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to play cricket, play football, and watching some movies which one are related to English content. And yeah, that's all about me.
Okay, nice, fantastic, sir. And are you a YouTuber also?
Yes, I'm a YouTuber, and if I talk about my YouTube channel name, so my YouTube channel name is Ing Shibu.
Okay, it's a fantastic.
Yeah,
And when did you start your YouTube journey?
yeah. I have created my YouTube channel 7 months ago, 7 months before, but between 7 months, just I was not sorry, I had not been doing consistency. That's why these days is not growing too fast. Yeah. But
Yes.
no issue. My focus is only on my speaking part. So I can say that if I talk about my speaking part, so I'm really happy because earlier I was not able to speak even a single sentences. And if I talk about these days, so I'm very happy. Yeah.
Yes, and I want to ask you, have you any special purpose to learn this language?
No, I don't have any. I can say that it is my passion to learn this language because when I came down in another state, so that time I faced language barrier. These things made me to learn this language, and otherwise there is no any kinds of dream. And if I talk about these days, so I can say that it's my dream to become a effective communicator. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. And your English, I think it is good, pretty good. And your accent just like a South Indian. So you are doing well and great.
Yeah, I'm trying to my best because these days, ma'am, if our pronunciation as well sentence structure will be not good, so very difficult to understand. Whenever just we talk to another person at that time, if that person will not, if that person doesn't get what we are speaking, so very difficult to do communicate. Yeah.
Okay. And I want to ask you, what is your opinion regarding the pronunciation? Mm, after that, I will give my opinion. But first, I want to your opinion. Is it compulsory or mandatory the pronunciation? No.
Yeah. Yeah, my point of view, I would like to tell you, ma'am. Uh, I don't know what people are thinking, but what I'm thinking, definitely, I would like to keep in front of you. So, very first time when I started learning this language, so at that time, due to my pronunciation, I was unable to take any kinds of help because where I was working in that place, one foreigner had come. So just at that time, I was trying to communicate with that foreigner. So due to my pronunciation, he didn't get it me. So I can say that pronunciation is most important if we
I
are
want to
learning.
ask you from which country the visitor you met you.
Yeah, that one is Australia. That
Okay.
foreigner from Australia. Yeah. Mm.
Uh,
So
But yeah, go on, go on.
so at
Yes,
that time,
something.
Yeah, since that day, I thought that it's really we are speaking English. It means if we don't know proper pronunciation, so very difficult to uh, explore our thought. Initial stage time, it's acceptable. Like we will not get pronunciation as well, sentence structure, but really pronunciation matter a lot to have a session with anyone.
And in my opinion, when we go for IELTS and other exams, so we have a different accent and pronunciation, you know. And also the written in the spelling is a different. The USA have a different way of the writing and speaking, and the UK have a different way of speaking and also writing, and also use the different kind of words, and in Australian have a different kind of speaking. So what kind of language we should learn, you know, it's a also different, just like Hindi. In Rajasthan have a different kind of accent and person pronunciation in Hindi, and UP and Bihar have a different kind of Hindi. The same word, the meaning is the same, but we have a different way. So I think, in my opinion, pronunciation or accent is the no matter. If you go for any IELTS exam, then you need a specific pronunciation and accent. Otherwise, in India, we just need to convey our message, and in between India, we can go for any visit, convey our message, and to connect with people. That is the my opinion regarding the pronunciation.
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. I concur with you because these days I'm consuming IAS interviews. So as you said to me that Bhojpuri, if I you took some of the state name Bihar, I suppose that Tamil Nadu or Kerala or Rajasthan. Yeah, our our accent is a little bit different.
No,
Different.
no, totally different. Not little bit. You can't understand if we start in Hindi, if we start speaking Hindi, and not only the different state, if we start Hindi in Rajasthan also, in the northern part of Hindi of Rajasthan, totally different, and the southern part also the Rajasthan Hindi is the no totally different. They have an influence of Gujarati, and in our Hindi we are influenced by Punjabi and Haryanvi, and people easily identify when we go outside. Are you a Haryanvi? Are you a Punjabi? You know,
Yeah, yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
easily
I have not.
identify.
Yeah, I have
Yes.
noticed because I had been once time to Punjab at that time because I listen from that there are people whenever just I communicated with them. So at that time I was getting very different. They were speaking. So I'd like to tell you, ma'am, really accent. We are Indian. It means we must have pronunciation knowledge if whether we have good knowledge or not in pronunciation sorry in accent it doesn't matter because I am consuming these days IAS interviews so over there I haven't seen very accent who speaks student who is giving like that so there uh, this kinds of not happening simply that one student but student is always trying to do correct pronunciation. Yeah.
Yeah. And usually people follow in India the UK, the pronunciation of the UK, and the format of the sentences inside maybe UK, because in our official language may be adapted the English of the UK. And in UK I heard not two things: the Irish had a different kind of accent and pronunciation, and England have a different kind of accent and pronunciation also. In
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
so I, so it
Go.
is English is a global language. So I think we should take a midway. We can assume, you know, our trade and import export. Most of our trading, I think, with the USA. So we need to the language of the USA also. and our official language in English at the followed by the UK. So we have to follow also in this
Yeah, you're
language.
right. You're right. These days, I'm working on that. What I said, accent. So you
Yeah,
took UK. So over there, if I talk about some examples. So if we usually Indian people say water, water, bottle, but
yeah.
UK person they say like that, water,
Oh,
water,
water. Yes, yes,
better,
you.
like that.
Yeah.
So, if according to us, which country you want to go, according
Yes,
to that country language, we have to work on that. Otherwise, when we will go at that time, they will not get it what
yes.
we are trying to say.
Yes,
Yeah.
just like in India and every state in India, we find every 10 kilometer different way of speaking, different accent, and the similar way of the with the English. Every country have a different kind of English, not similar, and in between they are using different word for different things. So I think we should take a midway and to convey our message and we connect easily. We should not focus on accent or pronunciation.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. But according to me, as you said, that every country has their own accent. So if I talk about our country accent is very good. I can say that great. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
last time I was watching some of the videos on YouTube. So over there, foreigner they are telling on that video that Indian accent is English is very nice. Anyone can get it. Yeah, anyone can
Yes,
understand.
yes.
Hmm.
And India, I think the lot of people speaking English as usual, just like as their mother tongue, you first as a first language.
Hmm.
Some people are don't know Hindi, but I think most of people know, and nowadays especially English.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
yes, and nowadays as Hindi is as usual in the trend, lot of people and especially foreigner and on YouTube they are trying to learn Hindi and making videos and visit our lot of tourist place. In Rajasthan is the hub of the foreigners. So lot of foreigner came here every day and they try to learn the Hindi language and make video for YouTube and try to become an influencer. Sometimes they wear costume of the Rajasthan and other jewelries and try to dance and imitate to the folk. So and try to the play the different of instrument. And the Rajasthani people are very famous and usually Rajasthani song and the dancers are visit to UK. They perform lot of stage program there. So
Hmm.
you especially the USA and UK's foreigner visitors come here and try to learn Rajasthani language also. And especially in Jaipur, Jodhpur, Udaipur, these kind of cities, the full of the visitors.
Yeah, you are right. Hmm. Yeah, and just
And
a few days back, I used to watch one video. So over there, uh, in Rajasthan, maybe two foreigner they visited. Yeah, they visited. So just one person he was making video, blogging video type. So on that video, one lady was there. So that foreigner, they were asking to her, like she was speaking very well.
yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
foreigner, that foreigner asked to her, "How did you learn this language?" that that lady said to them that I didn't go to any institute and I didn't study in my entire life, but I have knowledge how to speak it. I know. Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Uh, 4 or 5 months ago, one of the our chief minister, our state chief minister, go to the UK from any medical surgery and medical issue, And when they went there, they met the some dancer and some singer of Rajasthan, and they connect each other and greeting each other. And when chief minister asked him, what are you here and what made you here? So the dancer and the singer told, we usually visit here, why are you here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We usually visit here, sir. Why are you here? I have a. Then the chief minister said, I have a medical issue. That's and we visit two, three times in every year.
Okay,
So
foreigner had visited to India.
yes, also, and they invite our our local dancer and the singers and instrument players, and they frequently visit there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
because
especially,
mhm.
when we listen, the our world is just like a village. Distance are decreasing day by. It is true.
Yeah, it is some kind of I can say that happiness, in our India many kinds of historical is available, that's why
Yeah, yeah.
foreigner they attract to see in India, they want to visit. Yeah, and I can say that they most like our culture also,
Right.
language and everything they most like. Yeah, because I
Yes,
have seen it on video, that's why I'm telling you.
yes, and especially nowadays after COVID, is Indian influence. You can say increase day by day, and some the pilgrims, just like the Vrindavan and now the recently Ayodhya and these
Yeah,
Somnath, these kind of the temple, you can say the crowded with foreigner. They want to see what kind of the power, what kind of belief Indian have, and explore what kind of the things and what kind
yeah,
of the scientific reason behind us.
yeah.
Earlier, we lost our ancient knowledge, and now it is increasing and come out in the world. So they want to explore and want to know.
Yeah. Mhm. So, ma'am,
And
okay.
okay, go on.
Yes. Okay, just I would like to tell you that just complete your point, then I'll ask you some questions. But yeah.
Go on. I forgot. It's a slip from my
Okay.
mind.
So, okay, so you said to me in your introduction part, you are a teacher. You teach to a student, 10 to 12
Yeah.
standard students. So,
Yes.
ma'am, over there, I can presume about you. You may be teaching to a student English subject, maybe
Yeah. Yeah.
English subject,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
like in government sector or just private.
Yes. Yes. In government sector.
Yeah. So when I was in class, so at that time, usually whenever just my teacher used to come in the classroom at that time, because due to my knowledge, I can say that due to my weakness, due to I can say that poor in English subject, so that time I was not able to get what that teacher was telling. So at that time, I can say that I was unable to understand properly. So in your school there is there is anyone who is very weak in English subject. So if that student is very weak in English subject, so how do you make him to understand what what you are
I
teaching your student? Yeah.
okay. According to me, nobody, eh, nobody can understand. I think, according to me, everybody have a sense. Then everybody can easily understand. It is the matter of our attention. I think sometimes I don't pay the attention, and sometimes it's the matter of the behavior of teacher. If a teacher be kind, be patient, and try to make them understand things, and student must be learned. at least something. And gradually, if students take interest, they can easily learn everything. I think nothing is impossible according to me. Earlier I am very afraid of math, and due to my one of my teacher, I am crazy about for math. Earlier I am a math teacher. For my master I have to switch my subject. I am crazy for math, and uh, up to 8th class, I am totally afraid of the math. And in a 10th and 12th standard, I have non-medical. I got first rank in math. So I think it's the matter of no, attention first, and second is the behavior of teacher. If teacher have a well and kind and affection behavior with a student, they can make them understand whatever she or he want. And if apart from a student find any difficulty, then we nowadays time is totally changed. We have lot of activity based education. Earlier time different, teacher don't have to give their report card, their result. They are not compelled to show their report card. When I was also in my school life, teacher only come and only give their lecture. They have no matter with the student are getting the point or not. But time is totally changed. We have to compete private sector also nowadays. We all fight with every student to enroll our school. you know the
Yeah.
government policies are nowadays against the government sector. They are making to privatization more and more. So nowadays we have to try and enroll every student and maximum student. And to be for me, I am not showing up, and I am not boosting only. I do my work honestly. I believe in work in honest. I, what kind of subject, what kind of, I am not saying I am a perfect, but I try to give my 100%. And most of teacher in my school try to give their 100%. Now earlier time have I faced a lot of problem also in other subject, and but nowadays time is change. And I think we should kind our student and affection also while we are teaching. you know if they
Yeah.
have some lack of sense, if they have a lack of understanding the particular subject, we should try to give anyhow. It's teacher responsibility. We
Yeah.
make them understand responsibility of our teacher. If a student are not getting our point, it's not fault of the student, it's the fault of teacher. Teacher should change their way of the speaking, the way of technique of teaching. Anyhow, it's a responsibility of teacher.
Yeah. Really great. Being a teacher.
And
Yeah.
first of thing is teacher should raise a confidence in the student. You can do what kind of situation, what kind of your sense, the confidence we should need now. The confidence. Some student they have not any confidence if they can do. First thing I think we should raise the confidence in a student, and after that make their 100% effort.
Mm. You are right. Yeah.
And
So,
if you will be become in future English tutors online offline, and what kind of your focus point, how can you make them your student understand?
yeah. So first of all, if I am a teacher, so I will teach to a student. Yeah. So suppose that I will not just I will teach to them how to speak English, spoken English. So first
Yeah,
of all, I will see to my I will see to my students like who is intelligent, who is poor in English language. So suppose that I will not teach to them what is Bhutkal, Bhosyakal, Vartman Kal.
yes, yes,
Direct I will I teach to my student what is subject, what is object, what is main verb, what is main verb. And before teach this part, I'll teach to them what is I can say that singular, plural, and
Yeah, yeah,
direct I will make to them how to speak English. Because here I have some stories when I was class 10th. So at that time, what I'm thinking these days, English is not too much hard, not too
yeah.
much. Yeah, anyone can speak English, but they must have what is subject, what is main verb, what is objective. That enough. If everybody has this knowledge, anyone can speak English. Yeah, and
And
when I
also
was
it is a language, we should learn them as a language, just like we learn Hindi and other our dialects. So
yeah
it is a language, it's a different from subject. Subject have a particular rule, regulation, principle. And in a language have a lot of exception also. We follow exception, we follow the collocation also, different structure follow. No. So these kind of things have a different from the subject. Language have a different.
yeah, you
No.
are right. You are right. Yeah, yeah, we have to very first we cannot teach to them what is English rules, but just we have to teach to them as a language. And yeah, language. And but before I would like to tell you, ma'am, just we have to focus more and more to a student. Like this is too much necessary according to me. What is subject, main verb, objective, and it singular, plural. If
Hmm.
everybody has this knowledge, then while speaking time, they will not do anywhere mistake. Because these
Yeah.
days I also do whenever just I connect to some person. Sometime I forget to add s e
Yeah.
s, sometime e n
Because we
z.
are not
I am
habitual to speaking. I know very well in our mind, but we are
yeah
not habitual to. It's a not suit to our tongue sometime.
yeah yeah. Yeah, you are right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. So
So I
the
think the student must listen first thing, and after that they try to imitate. Just like child, every child learn the language what is it speak in their family. You know, a
mm,
Punjabi child eh, easily learn the Punjabi language. A Gujarati child learn the easily the Gujarati language by listening only, and after that imitating. Language have, I think, the different way of learning.
yeah, you are right, ma'am. You are right. Now I'm remembering my when I was child. So at that time, I don't know when. Then I was very young. So at that time, how I imitate, how I did imitate. Yeah.
Yeah.
So at that time, just
Yeah, earlier in our government schools, not the teacher who speak English, and nowadays the situation is changed. Most of teacher try to speak English, then after that student try to imitate and learn easily things, just like the English medium school. No,
yeah, you are right, ma'am. Yeah, you are
we
right.
should provide him a government no, environment of English speaking. We should provide our student English environment that they can easily practice every day to day life English. No, we have a different kind of sentence in India, and foreigner have a different kind of sentence. You know, our lifestyle is different. No, and
Yeah,
our the using utensils, our eating habits, our lifestyle is different, so we have to make our English own.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
So
you are right.
if a teacher speak in class, then I think the student learn easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you are right, man. Being suppose that you are a teacher, being a government teacher, if you if you give environment to a student, so they will learn it because always
Yes,
time student will try to imitate you. And
imitate and listen also, in a real environment. No,
yeah,
sometimes we watch video that are the artificial, and when we are live in 4 or 5 hour at school, and we live in a real environment and real situation, and the teacher take the real situation and using the sentence, then they easily learn.
yeah, yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
It is my way and my opinion.
Yeah, it is. I completely concur with you. Mm. So almost, I think we have to wind up this call. Yeah, I
Yes,
think if we make very long video, so we maybe face while saving the video at that time some issue.
yes,
So
yes. Shall we wrap up?
yeah, so thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting me as well. I enjoyed a lot to have a session with
I
you,
am
and I
all.
learned so many things. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir, giving your valuable time and precious time. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.